this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want.
So here's a really good example of the grass being dry. You can kind of see it just looks starting to look brown and dry right in there. Say if you look at it from this angle, you can see that it's just starting to be brown right there. It's not getting enough water right there. The sprinklers don't hit right there very good, so I struggle with that little spot right there every single year. And I'm starting to notice that in several places, like up there by the concrete over there, starting to look dry, not so green. So I need to get that sprinkler fixed, or the pipe fixed, so I can continue on here. This is probably my 4th or 5th, maybe 6th season using a reel mower, maybe my 5th or something like that. And I do love it. I would recommend this to anybody. It is a commitment, yes, and you do have to mow a lot, but look how awesome it is. I haven't mowed this since Saturday. Today is Thursday, so it's been 5 days, 6 days or something like that. And it's long. I'm cutting off a good 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of grass. But it looks good, it feels good, it's uniform, it's flat and smooth. I can see some spots here, like here and here, and some of these spots where I've been using the Pro Plugger to try to get this spot to fill in over here. And then I've plugged some areas over here trying to get this section to fill in. You can see there all the plugs that I put in the ground, and I've collected all these plugs from various areas in the lawn. This is the hardest part for me to get to grow in. This part and these parts are the hardest parts for me to get to grow in. Why? Because the sprinklers all dump water right here, and it washes away my seed. Every time I try to seed it, it just washes it away. You can see this is starting to grow in right here just a little bit. You can start to see the perennial ryegrass starting to grow in. So that is working. This part, maybe not so much. This will be a struggle, but I will win. So the water will come and it'll land on this walkway right here. And then this is the low spot right there. So it'll run here and then run down, and then it'll come and hit right there. And it just kind of gets beaten, battered, and torn all year long. So it's hard for the grass to get going there. This right here is pretty interesting. If you can see that this section from here to here is super dark green, and this section is a lighter green color. This is pure Everest right here, Everest Kentucky bluegrass. You can tell how much darker this is than that. Newer variety, better cultivar, darker. So that's one awesome thing. This compared to this, totally different seed blend, and the results speak for themselves. The same goes for this section right here versus that section. I can tell this section over here is much darker and it's pretty. Very happy with the decision to renovate, but it's going to take time to fully fill in and to look as good as it did 2 or 3 years ago. But we will get there. Not in a race with anybody, not in any competition, trying to beat anybody, make my lawn look the best or anything like that. I just like to show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and the progress that I'm making as I continue to do this year after year. So I'm almost done mowing. I've done this big section here, and I just have that little small section to do there. So really not too long. Probably takes me 30 minutes or 40 minutes to mow this section. It's 8,000 square feet, so it's quite rather large. I just want to show this right here as a testament to the humic acid solution that I put down with the iron and the nitrogen. So see how green that is right there? It's just kind of a diagonal little stripe right there. That is where I sprayed the lawn several times trying to get the sprayer to work. And then I've got a spot right here, which I missed a spot mowing right there. And then I've got this spot right here. So see that? So these are 3 spots where I went really heavy-handed with the humic acid and iron nitrogen. That was the time I mixed up all the sludge and put it down. Those are 2 awesome spots, and that is a testament that the humic acid does work, and the nitrogen obviously does work as well. I also want to show you where I poured out all my sludge and where I was doing my mixing. So look at the difference here as well. See this area right here? This is where I was mixing all that humic acid and rinsing my buckets out, dumping sludge, doing all that stuff. Look how green it is right here compared to out there. That is a testament that the humic acid, the nitrogen, fulvic acid, iron does work. Look at how nasty for one it looks. It's really gross. Eventually I'm going to put a flower bed right there. Eventually I'm going to get rid of these trees and make this section nice. But for the meantime, I am busy. I've got sheds to build. I've got flowers to grow, grass to mow, and stuff to do. I don't have time for more construction, folks. I'm gonna get back to this. We finally have good weather, and today is a beautiful day. It's a little bit breezy, which kind of sucks, but it's nice for mowing the lawn. So look at this. You can see the cut line right here. Nice and cut, soft, and scraggly and long on this side. You can see the difference between the side I've cut and the side I have not cut here. It is absolutely a fantastic moment when you get to mow the lawn and it looks like that. If you're at all questioning your abilities to make your lawn look like this, stop questioning yourselves and just work. Just work at it, and you can make your lawn look like that. With time and maybe a season or 2, you can do it. It's gonna take some leveling, some sanding, and get yourself a decent reel mower and just start going for it and cutting it low, and you can make it look like that. So if you want your lawn to look like a golf course, start treating your lawn like a golf course, mow it low, and take care of it often and daily, and you too can have a slice of heaven in your own yard. So I am done mowing the lawn in this direction. I'm gonna do a double cut and mow it in this direction. Just did singles this time. It's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna mow over there. Probably wait until Saturday to do that section in the back. Today is Thursday, and I like it to look nice for the weekend. So I'm gonna do a quick little double cut mow, and hopefully that'll take about 30 minutes. We'll go from there. I finished the double cut, and it's amazing. It's incredible the amount that you actually do cut off the second round, because the first round you just kind of come and it folds over a bunch. While it does cut a lot off, it folds over a bunch of blades. And then the second cut in the perpendicular direction, oh, the neighbor's back with more gravel for his driveway. He puts gravel on his driveway about every other weekend. What I was saying is it's amazing the amount of clippings that you end up cutting off in a second direction. Doing that double cut is awesome. So I did want to show you this right here. Okay, that is POA. You can see that lime green right here. So I do have several patches of lime green in various areas that is perennial ryegrass that have a lime green color. That is perennial ryegrass like this. So if you look at this closely, you can tell that it's a totally different color. The blade's thin, it's shiny on the back side, It's perennial ryegrass. If you look right here, you can see that this is more of a dark green color, a wider blade right here, not shiny on the back side of the grass. So you can see there's another piece right there, and you can kind of see it's all over the place. And mixed in my beautiful Kentucky bluegrass. Here is some POA right there. So this is POA annua. See that right there? Seed heads cut at 1/2 inch. So my mower is set to 1/2 inch, and you can see here seed heads. And you can see it's kind of a lime green grass color, thick blade. See right here, seed heads right here. Lime green in color, wide blades. This would be like a POA trivialis or a POA annua. See that? Wide blade right there. Banana boat, or right down the middle on the blade. It looks like Kentucky bluegrass, and it is a bluegrass, but it's called a POA trivialis. So the Kentucky bluegrass is POA P, Pratensis, or something like that. And then we've got here the POA trivialis, which is right here, or the POA annua. That is definitely POA. So when you get a POA infestation like this, what is the solution and how do you fix it? How do you get it out of your lawn? That is the golden question that people have been asking forever and ever, and I don't think there is an answer to that. So you can use tenacity, you can use ethofumicate, or ethofumicate, and that would be the POA constrictor. Progress or generic ethofumicate. You can try those. I have not had good luck with anything with POA. And a general rule of thumb is if you got POA, you just kind of have to learn to live with it, or you have to dig it out. It spreads seeds every single year, and it's almost impossible to get rid of. Here's another piece of POA right here as well. So you can see right here it has a distinctly different color. It's got that wide blade. I don't see any seed heads on this one, but to me that looks like POA. My Kentucky bluegrass is awesome. I love the look of shortcut Kentucky bluegrass. It feels good. It's almost like carpet. This is so incredibly dense and thick, guys. If you saw my video in the early spring, I came through here with a dethatcher and really thinned this out heavily. If you look at it now, it is incredibly thick and dense. A lot of people will say, hey, you can't mow your lawn that short. It'll get really thin and you're gonna have weed pressure and all that. You guys see any weeds in this lawn? There's almost no weeds in this lawn. So the people that want to say if you cut your grass short, you're going to have a weed infestation, it's just false. If you continue to cut your lawn over and over and over and daily and monthly, short, the weeds get crowded out and they cannot survive in this thick, cut, lush grass. It is so pretty being up here in the mountains. The mountains are green, and it won't be long until they're dried and burned up, where all the snow will be melted and we will be in the desert state that we are, and all these mountains will be brown. They are building a park over there. The city bought that land and they're building a park. It's probably 10, 15 acres or something like that. So they're building a park. My neighborhood is getting away from me. We've got this house and we've got this house as well, which really sucks, but what do, you know? Can't be mad unless you're willing to buy the piece of property. So if somebody else comes along, buys the property, they build. You have to deal with it. That's the breaks of not being able to purchase the property. I think the next video is going to be the one where we're going to announce what we're going to give away for this nice luscious long locks of hair between the Ryan Knorr and me, the Lawn Rebel. We're going to give away a fair amount of prizes, so stay tuned between my channel and Ryan's channel, and we will stick with you guys. So I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. If it wasn't for you, I would not be doing this. I would still be mowing the lawn, but I certainly wouldn't be making videos if you guys were not watching. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.